Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 6 on the card tonight. This is a rematch from CMT3. Last time these ladies went to war and it came back in a draw. Tonight, they decide who will be the CMT Ladies 56 kilogram champion. Proudly brought to you by AO Australia. This bout will be contested over 5 3-minute rounds, 56 kilogram division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner with an 8-fight, 6-win record. She stands 165 centimeters tall, weighing in at 56.05 kilograms. Trained out of the corporate box, ladies and gentlemen, Sam Nanu Brown. And introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner with a 3-fight, 1-win, 1-loss, 1-draw record. She stands 165 centimeters tall, weighing in at 56.15 kilograms. Trained out of the Bulldog Gym in Manly. Please give it up for Demi Mcnamara.
Demi, of course, this is pretty good about Demi Mcnamara. I asked her how to describe Sam Nanu Brown, and she said, better than me in technique and overall fighting, but what are you going to do? And that's the way she rolls, the girl in the tights, Demi Ironhide Mcnamara. I will get that right by the end of the fight, lads. She just likes to whack. She's got a puncher's chance. Sam Nanu Brown, she's out of corporate box. You know that Preacher, Azatron, Shaggy, they're going to school her in correct technique. Demi Mcnamara just likes to whack, and with the little gloves, we've seen tonight, a few whackers get up.
Yeah, no, that's all it takes is one punch. And all our combat sports, that's all it takes. We're just known for our striking and Muay Thai, and all 8 weapons hurt.
And here we go, round 1 of 5 for the CMT 56 kilo women's title. Demi Ironhide Mcnamara in the tights. She says she just likes to wear them. The legs do look okay. I asked, they look fine. Sam Nanu Brown in the Kaylee Reese shorts, the green and gold. I know Kales and Daz will be watching. Hello to them as well. It's probably 1 o'clock in 1985 in Perth on a Wednesday. Massive victory for her. Recently overseas in Vegas, and a great trip as well. Strong as ever. Doing spinning back elbow. She's trying the spinning techniques because they worked last time against Brown. The girls lock up and elbows are traded, and then they step off and they say, hang on, we've got another 4 rounds of this. Or maybe they don't, Brad Hull.
Yeah, Demi landed a nice little right elbow too. The spinning elbow, I think, was blocked. But she hits a nice right hand, looping over the top too.
Massive overhand right from Mcnamara, follows it up with an inside left leg kick to say, I can work up and down. Mcnamara not known for her kicks. In fact, she told me, everyone knows I don't kick. So maybe that's a little tactic as well. You learn how to kick. Your opponent's not quite prepared for that. As the girls lock up again, I see a good lock of hair come out of that exchange, Brad.
Yeah, and Demi again smiling again. She's enjoying it in
She's
hand.
a scrapper.
Yeah, she's
really going for that spin and the back fist. She wants it again.
Brown charges forward, a left and a right, straight down the pipe. Mcnamara wears them and then bends those tights into the cage. Elbows over the top. Nanu Brown wants this finish. She's not landed a clean one. As I say that, cops a spinner on a receipt from Mcnamara, whose Goldilocks look is a little bit tarnished at this stage. But, geez, she's doing well with the looping techniques, the spinning techniques.
Yeah, she's really rolling that right hand over. If it lands flush, then this could be all over. But I think it is. No, she's a little bit sharper. She's a little bit
just a put together
smarter,
fighter. She's more. She's a Dame Daddy Cool type of fighter, isn't she? She's got the technique. She's got the good stance. She's got a little bit of poise about her, and it reminds me a lot of yourself. Very dainty.
Yeah, I think she really hasn't even got out of second gear yet either. She's just sort of. You're taking her time, being focused, you're picking her opportunities, and she will turn up the heat a little bit, I think, when, once Demi sort of slowed down a little bit.
This is fight number 6 tonight of CMT4. Bex Tui with me, Brad Hull and Dane Daddy Cool. 30 to go in round 1. I cut you off. Sorry, Brad.
It's all good, my man. What a cracker night so far. We're into the main card. Everyone has just tuned in now.
This is the title fight, women's 56 kilo, as the girls exchange elbows, moving towards their central commentary position. A big knee into the midsection from Brown and follows it up with some nifty work. Upstairs with the hands. McNamara looks hurt. Perhaps she isn't. She's still moving the head and the hands. Trained with Uriah Faber during the year, Brad. So the striking, not that bad.
Yeah, Sam's a big favourite here, and she's got big crowd support. You can see listen to the crowd, and they get right behind her in every blow. And I think that round, definitely Sam's round. Demi's really just trying to that one-off, spinning elbow or the spinning back fist. It's just not coming up with the chocolates, but she did in the last fight. And we were with 5 rounds, so she's got 5 rounds to land one. We'll see.
Seconds down.
Yeah, definitely do. And I think we'll see Sam do something similar to the first round. I don't think she's going to throw any caution to the wind. I think she'll just keep working her distance, using her legs. Demi's not really using her legs at all. Keep it at distance, maybe soften up a little bit, and try not to get into that spinning range.
Here we go. These girls meeting for the second time. This is CMT4 via cagemuaythai.com.au. Bex Toohey with me, I should say. I'm speaking in the third person. Brad Hull and Dane Daddy Cool Beecham.
Yeah, she's got to start throwing some kicks, I think. At the end of the day, yeah, she's only throwing the punches, which, kicks score higher. And
this just looks too easy at this stage for Sam Brown. If Demi Mcnamara is going to stand straight in front of her and in range, she's going to do the 1, 2, 3, 4 up top and the odd step-in elbow. As Demi Mcnamara looks to throw back, McNamara in the tights. Brown edging forward, looking more the Muay Thai fighter. The week in Thailand, or 2 weeks in Thailand, looks like it's done her well. She looks very sharp, doing great, paying great homage to those Kaylee Reese shorts that she's fighting in. I'm pretty sure Daz and Carls will be very happy with her start.
Yeah,
good solid knees there in the grapple. She's strong in the grapple as well, so Thailand is going to definitely sharpen that.
She's
skill.
just building in confidence, you can see it. She's just starting to pick her shots and
just chiseling away,
exactly
away,
right.
and then the guard opens up with these small gloves. There's not as much foam and leather in the way of a good shot. As Demi Mcnamara walks and wears another one from the forward walking Sam Nano Brown, who scores again with a jab. McNamara, she can bob her head around, but she's got to get those hands up and have more straight line techniques to keep her opponent at bay. If you're going to stand straight in front of your opponent, you've got to keep them off you.
One thing that Sam is doing, she's defending well.
Knee, that's 3 knees, 4 knees through the guard. That 5th one hurt, as did the 6th one. Big elbow on the top of the cranium. McNamara starting to wobble. She cops another one, trades back with a left hook and an overhand right. Finally, the technique that Dane Daddy Cool Beecham has been asking for comes when she's under the pump. It's amazing how sometimes natural combat technique comes out when you're really under pressure.
She's taking plenty, though. She's got to start getting her guard up. You can't do this for 5 rounds.
In the words of the great Michael Chavello, Demi Mcnamara has worn more leather than George Michael.
Yep, more
it's
leather.
Fair to say.
More leather than the village people.
Yeah, as she cops another straight right hand left hook. 1, 2, 3 elbows from Brown. The corporate boxer going off in Brisbane. They want their girl to finish strong, but she steps away. I don't quite understand it. You've got the ascendancy. McNamara looks all but gassed, a term we use for when a fighter has run out of breath. As she cops yet another knee. That's 2 dozen for the round by my count, Brad Hull. Across the elbow as well over the top of the head. Sam Brown just taking her around like a junior grappling partner at this stage.
Yeah, she's finding really smart fights. She's picking a shot. She's not wailing on her, but man, Tammy's tough. She's worn some, leather, as both you guys have said. She's worn kicks, knees, elbows. And she's still swinging pretty hard.
Big left hook from Brown, who fakes to go straight up. And then McNamara locks in with a couple of knees and cups an elbow as we end the second round, boys. The boys who are yet to come, including the great JWP and Johan Lidon, I got a lot to live up to.
Yeah, I think the difference now with Sam in this fight compared to the last one is she's coming in defending. And what I mean by that is, as she's coming in and scoring with the leg kicks and the punches, getting in a grapple, she's got her shoulders up high, protecting her chin. She's got her hands up high. Sam's really wary, and they've obviously worked on that, keeping an offensive game, but also at the same time defending the whole time.
Dane, the strategy of Demi Mcnamara, which just seems to be, you can hit me all day long.
Yep.
And I'm going to hit you once and knock you out.
Yeah, I think she knows, her team know that that she's not as technical. I think she's just going to have to turn this into a good old-fashioned brawl.
Well, I told you yesterday, she said to me, I said, what do you think of your opponent? She said, better than me in technique and overall fighting, but what are you going to do? That's just the sort of girl Demi is. She's happy-go-lucky.
Well, she is extremely tough. She's eating elbows, knees, everything, you know, but you can't do that for too long. One, the points will rack up against her, and two, you know, it's only a matter of time until one lands really good and
the
it's
other
game
thing
over.
is, I know it's all, you know, wonderful toughness, and Michael Bedardo does it as well, to do the whole drop the arms and let's go for it and get trade and cop a lot of blows. Long term, the people who I know in the fight game who have that strategy, they don't go so good.
No, that's it. You can't do it long term. You know, you've got to be a very special fighter to do that, with a massive heart and a chin like a granite bench.
Yeah, a lot of times too, it's a strategy. You know, they're very aware that their hands are dropped, but in their mind, they're looking they're sharp. You know, they're going to, if the punches are coming, they're going to be ready to move.
Wait, one more time she comes in, I'll get her next time. You know, I don't know. I fought once, it was against Warwick Capper, and we all know what happened that day. We never speak of it again.
On YouTube, everyone.
Oh, Jesus.
Bex versus Kappa.
Oh, it's 30
YouTube
kilos.
it.
30 kilos underweight by his standards. Here we go, round 3. This one for the CMT women's 56 kilo. Sam Brown in the green and gold shorts from Corporate Box. Demi Mcnamara from Bulldog. G'day, Rob Mitchell and all the crew in Manly. She's in the tights. These girls, Demi Mcnamara is made of teak, and Sam Brown has as good a technique as 90% of the blokes I watch. The spinning back fist. Now that one, the last time they were in the cage, put Sam Brown on her tushy.
Yeah, I think last time Sam got really confident. She just kept winning, you know, out-striking her.
But nothing.
And she'd come in with her hands down. You'd look, her hands are up.
Nothing builds confidence like landing 2 or 3 straight shots straight down the pipe, straight down the middle. The opponent keeps coming. In that situation, Dane Daddy Cool, do you go, I can keep doing this, or do you go, I didn't really hurt him, maybe I should try something else?
Well, at this stage, you know, I think she's realised she's not going anywhere, so she's just got to be smart, keep her guard up, keep doing what she's doing. She's winning comfortably, just not get caught with something stupid, because, like you said, everyone's got a puncher's chance. If she gets carried away, she could get caught like she did last time.
Beautiful combination from Sam Brown. A couple of crossing elbows there and a left uppercut to finish it off. The elbows with the right hand as McNamara tries to catch.
She's starting to hurt her with those legs.
Let's go. Kicks. That jab makes its way through. That jab's got an E-tag on it. That's how far it comes through. The girls are caught up in our corner as Brown lands 1, 2. McNamara tries with the spinning back fist.
Just a slip.
That was just a slip. The best in the business. Brian Murphy, he knows that. Our centre ring referee. CMT 4, fight 10 is coming up. This is fight number 6.
Really impressed with Nanu's composure here. She's just picking her shots.
She's
really clever.
And she's loving what she's doing.
She's
a big smile.
She's up against a really tough girl who's going to be bang there till the end.
Oh, good left hook.
Massive left hook, but again, Demi Mcnamara takes half a second and she looks like she's back again. She does wobble her for half a second. Again, Nanu Brown. What concerns me at this stage, Brad and Dane, is there's no work rate.
No,
out of Demi. She's spent.
Yeah, she's sitting back and she's taken plenty. You know, great heart, and you know, you tough as nails. But at the end of the day, she is losing the fight. She needs to start thinking about that.
Yeah, I guess the game plan is you're in her mind is preserve energy, and when I do something, I've got to really time it and do it with power.
Maybe she's tried my strategy against Kappa, which was let him punch me until he gasses. And then I'll still be standing. Didn't work. Didn't work as they go to war with 30 to go in the 3rd round. Nanu Brown says, I want an early shower. Ties up again with McNamara. That right crossing elbow. It's dead set. Got a postal address on Demi Mcnamara's forehead. This could end soon. Demi Mcnamara needs to front up. At what stage are you going to call this? The corners have got to look into this. Although she just shows a bit of fight. Just when you say Demi Mcnamara is out of it.
She hits her own left hook.
She will not give up, that's for sure.
I like to see Sam hit the legs more. When she's rolling on the top, just to roll over that leg 3 or 4 times every round.
Sam Nanu Brown well in control. If you just joined us at the great Corporate Box Gym in Brisbane, very well done. Your charge is doing well. She's by our cards, by anyone who owns a set of eyes cards. She's 3 rounds to zip up. And Demi Mcnamara is as tough as Demi Mcnamara is.
Brian Murphy having a chat to the corner and to Demi herself. I think he's saying that you know, she's got to start doing something, or
either
he
start
might
throwing
just,
punches and start moving, or
Yeah.
you know, because she might. I mean, being tough's one thing, but safety is the utmost concern.
That's it. I love that she's sitting down in the corner with the leg crossed, you know, just like she's just like she's at home having a cup of tea.
Having a pims with the girls on the balcony. Hello to everyone as we look to the.
Love you.
Still in great nick. Looks like he could go around with a couple of weeks' notice. Bruce Preacher McPhee closes the cage door and lets Sam Nanu Brown
Round 4.
go to business. Round 4, CMT 4, Par versus lead on. That's 4 fights away. That's right, only 4 fights away. Tell your friends, cagemuaythai.com.au. It's $11.
This is good from
I
Sam.
think she's hurt her with that kick.
Yeah,
I think she's hurt her arm.
Brad Hull
Yeah.
called for the kicks, and the kicks have hurt. They have snapped, and that's what spending a couple of weeks in Thailand does to people. Sharpens up their kicks and sharpens up their grappling. You throw them to hurt. Nanu Brown in the gold, green and gold shorts.
I tell you what,
Charges forward.
I'd hate to be Demi's partner and say the wrong thing because
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
She just won't give up.
You
Nah.
need a head start.
that's right.
She would need a head
Actually,
start.
I'd hate to be either one of these girls'
Yeah.
partner and say they're wrong.
She is. Both these girls are just remarkably
That left
tough.
leg is
That was
working.
a big one. We heard the cry from Sam Nanu
Oh,
Brown.
again.
Left leg again goes in. Demi
won't go-
McNamara almost needs to get hit
Yeah.
to get to throw a shot. She's
Well, did-
one of those fighters.
Well, did you see Sam get a little bit cocky? Then she dropped her hands and straight away she was onto it. Demi hit her with a
Left
left hook and the hands come up and went, oh, no, don't want any of that.
Last time she did this, Sammy Brown, and had the smile and the I'm
Yeah,
going to take you
see her
apart.
hands coming down now. She gets confident.
It was
She can't
against
do
this
that.
girl, and she wore leather in the mouth, and she sat on her butt. Comes forward again. The straighter technique's working. That left leg. The crew from Corporate Box, Dane Daddy Cool, they're calling for it.
Yeah, she's getting very, very confident, which means that she's just got to stay confident, but stay focused and not get careless.
You got to worry though. Don't worry all the time. Sam just smiles. Both of these girls just smile all the time, and it seems to happen even when they're fighting. Sam Nanu Brown in the green and gold from Corporate Box. Demi McNamara.
That's good kick
In
and
the
good work,
tights.
Sam. I'm not trying to take any...
McNamara is tired, but
There
she
you go.
is
Now
tough.
she comes on the
I
top.
think referee
think,
Brian
yeah,
Murphy
Brian
cannot be
Murphy's
far away from calling this.
He's having a good look
He's
at
had
her.
a look. He knows he's the best in the business. He can tell Demi McNamara is the toughest chick in the country. She's against one of the best technical female fighters in the up-and-coming division, for sure, in Sam Nanu Brown, who's starting to do a bit of showboating. Last time she did that, not so good for her. McNamara is looking to land that left hook. It's the only shot she can do, and I think, boys, it's that left high kick, the looping kick from Brown has damaged the right hand of
Yeah.
McNamara.
I think, yeah, the right arm's definitely hurt.
It only comes out when it absolutely has
Whoa.
to.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Worked last time. Why not try it again? The spinning back elbow from McNamara.
See, Demi's in there thinking, you know,
30
and
All I
Sam,
need is one.
yeah, Sam's getting a little bit cocky in her hands for the first time they're coming down. She wants to be really careful, but
good
she's working the
elbows.
legs
Just
work.
as Brad Hull says that, a stepping straight elbow and a 45 comes over the top. She follows it up
good
with a
side.
cracking head kick, a double head kick. Nanu Brown wants to finish this. It seems like she needs the 30-second bell in every round, and she goes, I'm going to up the tempo. Here we go. Now she's sitting back and trying to pick her shots. Not always the best. She's got to come forward if she wants this. Here we go. It
Now
is
you
going to
gotta buy
go.
this. Demi, I know Sam's all over her, but what a tough girl, Demi.
Very, very tough girl. That's unbelievable.
She wore a solid head kick, lots of elbows, and she's still there.
I'll tell you something. I mean, Sam Nanu Brown is the darling girl of Australian Muay Thai. She's potentially, in terms of that, sort of the way people look at her, the next Kaylee Reese, etc. Everyone does love it. But I spent a bit of time with Demi McNamara over these last few CMT fights, and she is just as engaging. She's a lovely girl. She's got a different style. But I'd say to her, if she went and spent 8 weeks in Thailand at a good camp and had better technique in the straightforward defence and, you know, all that sort of stuff, with her toughness and her heart, she'd be hard to beat.
Yeah, look,
She would be hard
and
to beat.
I think for her height too and her body frame, I think she might be able to come down a couple of divisions.
Yeah.
You know,
She knows, she told me she can get a kilo or two lighter if she needs to.
yeah.
And that, when you Dane knows, Dane, you fought in the 50s and 60s for a long time.
Yep.
A couple of kilos is a big difference.
Oh, it's a big deal, yeah. You know, the reason I moved up from 57 and 59 was, you know, those extra couple of kilos to 60 kilos is just, you know, it's a godsend. So
Demi McNamara in the tights needs to knock out Sam Nanu Brown, who just bounced out of the corner again. The Achilles heel for Brown is that she gets excited, she gets a little complacent on occasion, and against a puncher like McNamara, who looks fresh after a minute's break, it's fair to say. That's very dangerous. Brown has been told by the experienced men in her corner that leg kick is working very well. The high left leg kick. She started with a couple. There's a third or a fourth.
Well, now that
and a fifth.
She knows she needs a knockout to win, so she's got to get those hands up.
It should be good. Still full of noise and full of purpose is Sam Nanu Brown with 4 of 5 shots. This fight, number 6 for the 56-kilo title here at CMT. Par and lead on, 4 fights away. Nanu Brown in the green and gold. Another couple of elbows. Demi Mcnamara made of dead set granite in the tights. She has worn it and she can throw them. So this, last time they fought, we were in the same position in the final round and Demi Mcnamara just about hit the face of Sam Nanu Brown with 1 shot. So hang around. Don't go for a wee just yet is all I'm saying. Is another low left leg kick.
Yeah, experience is everything. I think Sam's kept her hands up. She's looking a little bit cocky, but she knows they're screaming at her, keep your hands up, you keep kicking.
Referee Brian Murphy just ducking in and saying to Demi Mcnamara, you're going to have to up your work rate because if she's not firing back, as you know, guys, and she's not got her hands up and she's moving, then it's not safe.
No, that's exactly right. I think she's just sort of trying to survive this round. She's looking for the Hail Mary, but I don't think it's going to happen. You know, Sam's doing really well. She's just got to, you know, she could even sit back a little bit. Just keep her away with the push kick.
Yeah. Does it? And last time it happened in round 3. This is round 5, so there's no round 3 power here. Round 5's a big difference.
I mentioned again that Demi Mcnamara, who is in the tight, she said to me before the fight, she described her opponent as better than her in technique and overall fighting and pretty much everything else, but what are you going to do? Ha ha. Had a bit of a giggle and got ready to fight, and that's what she's done. She's turned up to fight. She's still throwing.
Final 60 seconds.
She's definitely turned up to fight. You know, she.
Question to you, Dave. If you dominate an opponent this much and you can't drop them, how do you feel?
Well, you've got to have the utmost respect for him. That's the first thing, but just play it smart, you know, and that's what she's doing.
Because if I'm Demi Mcnamara, I'm walking away thinking, yeah, she's better than me technically and condition. She's a better fighter. Well, she can't drop me.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, save for the last 20 seconds of the fight.
I wonder if anyone can drop Demi to, honestly, even her workmates. I think Sam will give her a lot of respect saying she is one tough girl, because most girls will drop. There is a spinning button.
I think we
just missed. Oh, no.
That was inches away from possibly changing the result.
Yeah. Look, see, Sam in her later years just might dance around, not even get close in this last 30 seconds.
Head down and swinging here. This is
last
what she should have done a lot earlier.
Mcnamara throws everything into it. She needs but 1 shot. The goal
goes. Tough girl.
To the judges.
Look, Australia, we've got a sensation on our hands. She didn't get the knockout, but she got a convincing win against a very, very tough Demi. Sam Nanu Brown. Look out for her. I know there's a lot of promoters, a lot of people watching her. What an exciting girl. She had the whole crowd behind her. She's got a big, big future, this girl.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bout number 6 on the card tonight, proudly brought to you by AO Australia. After 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. They have come back with a unanimous decision. And the CMT Ladies 56-kilogram champion from the blue corner, Sam Nanu Brown. And while we're there, please keep it going for Demi Mcnamara.